Good evening. My name is Lance. I'm with North Dakota Carnivore. Just coming to say, hey, how you guys doing tonight? It's another one of those beautiful days that we had here. It actually got almost to 60 degrees today. Unbelievable for actually today is today's first day of spring. It's just a beautiful day out there. Maybe winter is finally over, but I don't think so. We're supposed to be getting back down into the 30s over the weekend, and then next week warming back up again. But it's not why I'm here to talk to you about. Just wanted to go on here real quick. I had a wonderful dinner tonight. Uh, Last time we were at Costco, I bought a rib roast and cut a bunch of steaks out of it. Tonight I had a 22 pound or 22 ounce ribeye along with 8 shrimp and a Polish sausage. Man, that was good. I think I needed the sausage has the extra fat. I think I still needed more than what that ribeye had, even though that ribeye had a lot of fat with it. I think I still needed a little extra fat with that, and plus the butter from the shrimp and everything. A lot of people will tell you not to track your macros when you start the carnivore diet. I really think that helped me out tremendously when I started. Just making sure I got the right amount of fat in my diet, because you need that minimum of 70% of your calories coming from fat. And how do you know if you're getting that if you don't track it to begin with? People think that as long as you're eating ground beef or as long as you're eating a steak, and that steak could be a round steak, which doesn't have a lot of fat. It could be a sirloin that's not as fatty as a ribeye or a New York strip. You're not going to get the right amount of fat. And that does a lot of different things. When you don't get enough fat, your body will burn or turn the protein into sugars. But if you get the right amount of fat and you don't have as much protein, you don't turn the protein into sugar like you do if you're eating lean cuts of meat. I know that happened the other day when I had ground beef for dinner. I didn't put enough butter into it. I didn't have anything else with it. It was just ground beef. And the next morning when I checked my blood sugars were elevated. I don't remember the last time I've seen my blood sugars this high. I've never seen them up there. My blood sugars were 121, and that was about 14 hours after I ate. So there's no reason it should have been that high. The only thing I could come up with is I didn't have enough fat the night before. Well, I made up for it last night. My wife made a carnivore chili. That's the ground beef, the ground pork, stew meat, and bacon, a pound of each. Mixed in those 2 cups of beef bone broth, and then 2 additional cups of water. Brown up all the meats, throw them all in there, mix up the seasonings, put the bone broth in it and the water, and let it cook in the crock pot for 4, 5, 6, 10 hours, however long you want to cook it in there for, until everything's tender, until that stew meat, you put it in your mouth and it just falls apart. So we didn't drain any of the juices from frying the hamburger or the bacon or the stew meat and the sausage. That all went into it. So there's a healthy layer of fat sitting on top. I made sure that when I ate my dinner last night, I got a lot of that fat. Today, my blood sugars, 14 hours after, this is while I'm at work, my blood sugars this morning were at 90. And by the time I was getting ready to leave work today, they were down to 70. I really think I didn't have enough fat. It would have been Tuesday night, because on Wednesday my blood sugars were high. Today, on Thursday, my blood sugars are back down where they normally are. My ketones were back up where they have been. Everything was good. So I strongly believe that you do need to track your macros. Not necessarily calories, but you need to track your macros. You need to make sure that you're getting that 70 to 80% of your calories are coming from fat. There's tremendous benefits to it. Your liver uses all that fat to make things for your body, like your hormones, your insulin, and stuff like that. So if you don't have it, it pulls it from the proteins. So you've got to have the fat. Yeah, it's just water. So I just want to come on here and let people know that you do need to track your fat and your proteins on carnivore. It's not something that you should be guessing at. Do it for the first few months. I did it for about the first 3 months. In the last 4 months now, I really haven't tracked it. I track them once in a while, but not all the time like I did when I first started. And I lost a tremendous amount of weight when I first started because I believe it's because I track my macros for the fat and the protein. I can't say enough that how strong that you really need to know that you're getting the right amount of fat. Eating ground beef at 80/20 isn't quite the right macro for it. That's why you have to add in butter or ghee or tallow or some other additional fat into it. You need more fat, and your body really needs that extra fat. So that's basically all I wanted to say for tonight. So y'all have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.